day, everyone. We will discuss into you the Chapter 2, Enhancing Brand Equity and Accountability.
What is brand? According to American Association, brand is a name, term, sign, symbol, design, or a combination of them intended to identify the goods or services of one seller or group of sellers and to differentiate them from those of competition. For example, let's say you're thinking of buying a new pair of sneakers. You have two options, the brand A and brand B. Brand A is known for its trendy design, eco-friendly materials, and commitment to social causes. On the other hand, brand B is known for its classic styles, durability, and affordable prices. When you think about a brand A, you imagine wearing fashionable sneakers that make a positive impact on the environment and society. When you think about brand B, you picture reliable and budget-friendly sneakers that will last a long time. So these ideas you have about the brands are their identities. So brand is like a unique personality that a product or service has. It's not just a name or logo, but also the values, qualities, and experiences that come to mind when you think about it. So brands help us differentiate between different options and choose the one that aligns with our preferences and needs. Trade dress. Trade dress refers to the appearance and image of the product, including its packaging, labeling, shape, color, sounds, design, lettering, and style. Trade dress helps consumer identify and distinguish a product from the others in the market. So for example, a popular soda brand has a distinct red can with a unique logo, font, and color scheme. So these visual and sensory elements contribute to its trade dress. Trade dress plays a vital role in the brand recognition and creating a memorable image for a product or brand. So it helps companies establish a strong presence in a market and build customer loyalty. So what is brand equity? Brand equity is the goodwill that an established brand has built up over its existence. So as such, the concept of brand equity can be considered both from the perspective of the organization that owns a brand and from the vantage point of the customer. For example, imagine you have favorite snack or drink. Let's call it Super Crunch. Now, Super Crunch has been around for a long time and everyone knows and loves it. That's good repetition and trust that people have for Super Crunch is what we call brand equity. Now, from the company side, the one that makes Super Crunch or the manufacturer of Super Crunch, they work hard over the years to make sure that the snack is tasty, reliable, and meets everyone's expectations. So that hard work builds up the goodwill or brand equity for Super Crunch. On the other hand, from your perspective as a consumer, when you see Super Crunch in the store, you immediately know it's going to be crunchy and delicious because of your past positive experiences with it. So that's how brand equity works for you as a consumer. It's the trust and confidence you have in Super Crunch. A firm-based viewpoint of brand equity focuses on the outcomes extending from efforts to enhance a brand's value to its various stakeholders. For example, final consumer, retailer, wholesaler, supplier, and employees. Positive outcomes of increased brand equity. First is higher market share, increased brand loyalty, ability to change premium prices, and earning a revenue premium. Higher market share. Market share refers to the portion of the market that a brand captures compared to its competitors. When a brand has strong equity, it attracts more customers and gains a larger share of the market. This means more people are choosing that brand over others. So for example, think of a popular smartphone brand. Let's say iPhone 16. So because of its strong brand equity, it is able to attract a large number of customers who prefer its features, design, and reputation. As a result, a brand captures a higher market share compared to other smartphone brands. So when a brand's equity increases, it can lead to a higher market share, meaning more people choose that brand over competitors. Increase brand loyalty. Brand loyalty refers to the strong attachment and preference that customers have for a particular brand. So when a brand has strong equity, it creates a sense of trust, satisfaction, and emotional connection with its customers. So for example, think of a popular clothing brand, let's say H&M. So because of its strong brand equity, customers feel confident and satisfied with the brand's quality, style, and overall experience. So as a result, they become loyal to the brand and continue to choose it over other clothing brands. So when a brand's equity increases, it can lead to increased brand loyalty. So customers feel a strong connection and preference for the brand, which leads to repeat purchases and positive word of mouth recommendations. Ability to charge premium prices. Premium prices refer to higher price that customers are willing to pay for a brand compared to its competitors. So when a brand has strong equity, customers perceive it as having higher value, quality, and prestige, which allows the brand to command higher prices. So for example, think of a luxury watch brand, let's say Rolex watch. So because of its strong brand equity, customers are willing to pay a higher price for its watches compared to other watch brands. So they believe that the brand offers superior craftsmanship, design, and status, which justifies the premium price. So when a brand's equity increases, it can lead to the ability to charge premium prices. Customers are willing to pay more for the brand because they perceive it as offering higher value and quality. Revenue premium. It is a revenue differential between a branded item and a corresponding private labeled or store brand item. Calculation of revenue premium in equation form. Revenue premium B equals volume B times price B minus volume PL times price PL. Volume B is for sales volume of the branded item. Price B is the price of the branded item. Volume PL is sales volume of the private labeled item. Price PL is for price of the private labeled item.
Good day, everyone. I am Christine Anay, the second reporter. So, I will discuss brand equity models, brand asset valuator, dimensions of brand knowledge, the brand awareness pyramid, and personality dimensions. So, brand equity models. BAV stands for Brand Asset Valuator and refers to a brand equity model used to assess and measure the strength and value of a brand, providing insight into how consumers perceive and relate to a brand. It helps companies understand their brand's positioning in the market. So the second one is dimension of brand knowledge. Brand equity has four dimensions: brand loyalty, brand awareness, brand associations, and perceived quality, each providing value to a firm in numerous ways. Once brand identifies the value of brand equity, it can follow this roadmap to build and manage the potential value. The third one is brand awareness pyramid. The brand awareness pyramid is a visual representation of four levels of brand building. It provides a framework for understanding how customers perceive and think about a brand. The fourth one is customer base equity model. Is used to show how a brand's success can be directly attributed to customers' attitudes towards that brand. The last one is brand dynamics pyramid. Is a simple visual framework that outline a brand's identify and market positioning. Brand asset valuator. Developed by Young and Rubicam, a Chicago-based advertising agency, based on research involving over 700,000 consumers in 50 countries, covering 45 brands. So there are the four case components of brand asset valuator. So the first one is differentiation, the degree to which the brand is seen as unique or different from others. Relevance, the degree to which the consumer identifies with brand. Esteem, the degree to which the brand is held in high regard and well respected. The fourth one is knowledge, the degree to which consumers are familiar with and aware the brand. Dimensions of brand knowledge. There are the two kinds of dimensions. So, brand awareness is whether a brand name comes to mind when consumers think about a particular product category. The ease which the name is evoked. Brand image represent the associations that are activate in memory when people think about a particular brand. The brand awareness pyramid. There are 4 levels of brand awareness that can be visualized by using a brand awareness pyramid. Based on marketing, David Akers brand loyalty pyramid. The levels of brand awareness are unaware of the brand, brand recognition, brand recall, and top of the buyer's mind. So, the first one is top of mind. The top of mind level is the pinnacle of brand awareness. It refers to the brand that immediately comes to consumers' mind when they think about a specific product or service category without any efforts or prompts. The top of mind brand is the first choice that consumers consider. The second one is brand recall. Is when a brand can be associated with a product without encouragement from anywhere. The third one is brand recognition. Is when a brand appears in memory when where is assisted recall. The last one is unaware. The brand is when consumers cannot identify the brand after an assisted recall. Brand personality dimensions. So, we have 5 personality dimensions. Sincerity. The dimension includes brands that are perceived as being down to earth, honest, wholesome, and cheerful. Excitement. Brands scoring high of the excitement dimensions are perceived as daring, spirited, imaginative, and up-to-date. Competence. Brands scoring high on these personality dimensions are considered reliable, intelligent, and successful. Sophistication. Brands that are considered upper class and charming score high on the sophistication dimension.
So let's proceed
The
to
last
the
one is
relationships
ruggedness.
among brand concept,
Rugged
brand
brands
equity,
are
and
those
brand
of
loyalty.
us and outdoorsy.
So brand concepts management represent the analysis, planning, implementation, and control of a brand concepts throughout the life of the brand. Next is brand equity. So, brand equity is the value of your brand for your company. It's also based on customer perception. Customers will tend to buy a product they recognize and trust. So, example sa Apple products, mostly gabay ang mga millennials or other customer og iPhone product kay mauman ang popular karon and kabalo sila nga nice ag quality ang Apple products. So next is brand loyalty. So a consumer's commitment to continue using or advocating a brand as demonstrated not only by repeating purchases but also by other positive brand behaviors. Mostly gabay ang consumers og same brands kay usahay kay gabis sila sa pinakauna nila nga na-purchase. Kung sada og quality, nag-expect po sila nga lahi pod nila nga products ana nga brand kay nice job po ng quality. So, let's proceed to the strategies to enhance brand equity. Firstly is speak for itself approach. Second is message driven approach. And next is leveraging approach. So, enhancing equity by having a brand speak for itself. So, the brand speaks for itself in informing consumer of its quality, desirability, and suitability for satisfying their consumption-related goals. So, enhancing equity by creating appealing messages. This type of brand equity building can be thought of as the message-driven approach. Such an approach is effective in Marcom message or creative attention-getting, believable, and memorable. Next is enhancing equity via leveraging. Brand associations can be shaped and equity enhanced by having a brand tie into or leverage positive association that already exists through socialization in culture and society. So here are the leveraging brand meaning from various sources. First is other brand, next is people, things, and lastly, places. So, leveraging associations from other brands. So, co-branding is a marketing strategy that utilizes multiple brand names on a good or service as part of a strategic alliance. So, next is ingredients branding. It's a special type of alliance between branding partners.
Leveraging associations from people. Beyond leveraging a brand's image by associating itself with another brand. Leveraging associations from things. Forms of leveraging include associating brand with things. Leveraging associations from places. A brand equity can be leveraged by being associated with place. What benefits result from enhancing brand equity? First is to increase consumer loyalty. Second is long-term growth and profitability for the brand. Third is isolate brand from price competitions. These are the characteristics of world-class brands. First, deliver benefits consumers want. Second is stay relevant. Third one is price equals value. Fourth one is good positioning. Next, consistent fits into brand portfolio. Brand helps build brand equity support over long term.
So let's move on to the affecting behavior and achieving Marcom accountability.
The importance of brand awareness. It creating brand awareness and boosting brand image may serve little positive effect. Meaning of ROML is return on marketing investment. It is the effect of Marcom or its specific elements such as advertising.
So why we measure Marcom effectiveness? It demands for greater accountability on the marketing function and to become a better at Marcom activities. So when we say Marcom, it means marketing communication.
What is difficulty of measuring Marcom effectiveness? First is obstacle in identifying an appropriate measure or metric of effectiveness.
Next is complication with getting people throughout the organization to agree that a particular measure is the most appropriate because lahi-lahi man gud ang mga way how to use Marcom. Third is snags with gathering accurate data to assess effectiveness. And next is problems with determining the exact effect that specific Marcom elements have on sure that has been selected to indicate effectiveness.
So I'm Crisel Perez and I will discuss to you why choosing a metric.
So, an initial problem is one of determining which specific measures are also called metrics should be used to judge Markham effectiveness. So, Markham is an abbreviation for marketing communication. So, measurement is an important aspect. Some marketing campaigns and other marketing activities. Every marketing metric or KPI, abbreviation for key performance indicator, kay ga-require of some type of measurement and dapat ga-base sa legitimate nga data. Although a variety of metrics are available, not only may be equally appropriate for judging how well a company Markham effects have performed. So, kining metric kay ga-collect mura siya compass para ma-help ang marketers maka-adjust para ma-reach dayon nila ang ilang goals effectively. So next is gaining agreement. So as is generally the case when intelligent people are asked to select a particular solution to a problem, consensus may be lacking. So smart people make dumb decisions also. So because the word smart is a measure of intelligence, not a measure of judgment. Next is collecting accurate data. So whatever the measure chosen, any efforts to meaningfully assess Markham performance necessitates having data that are reliable and valid. So why? Because businesses can be more confident in the decision kung naa sila accurate and relevant data as evidence to make those decisions on. Next is calibrating specific effects or hypothetical automobiles company will employ several Markham tools. So example is advertising media, several events and periodic rebates to persuade consumers to buy their cars. So when we say calibrating, calibration defines the accuracy and quality of measurements recorded using a piece of equipment. So, as a measure to accurately reflects real world, so relationships between variables, the model is calibrated its prediction to actual outcome data. Next is assessing effects with marketing mix modeling. So, to advertise and promote the brand, the following Markham tools were used. So first is advertising via TV, magazine, and online media. So advertising via TV. So any channels in TV kay naa na advertisement nga products and sa online media makita nimo mostly sa Facebook, TikTok, or Insta. Next is sponsorship of a professional golf tournament along with several other sporting and entertainment events. So, example sa basketball, di ba? Sa TV kasagara makakita ka sa ubos mga brand names mga sponsorship para ma-advertise and promote ilahang brand or product. Next is use of an attractive rebate programs to encourage consumer to buy now rather than later. So, rebate programs, for example, can be effective business-to-business tools for building customer loyalty, as an alternative to offering a discount at the point of purchase. Next is marketing mix modeling. So, employing economic statistical techniques to estimate the effects that elements of the Markham mix have driving sales volume. So, example is multivariate regression analysis This is the multivariate regression equation nga makita ninyo dira sa ubos. So, yi is the number of automobiles sold during the period of analysis designated as a period I. So, next is XLI is equal to TV advertising expenditures during the 8th period. Next is Y2I equals to magazine advertising expenditures in the 8th period. Next, X3I online advertising expenditures in the 8th period. Next is X4I amount spent sponsoring the golf tourney in the 8th period. Next is X5I amount spent sponsoring other minor events in the 8th period. X6I is equal to amount spent on rebates during the 8th period. Next is BO is equals to baseline sales without any advertising or promotions. Next is B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, and B6 is equals to estimates of the individual's effects the various advertising and promotions elements had on sale. So, a regression analysis is a way for you to measure the relationship of one variable to another. So, this allows us to see what factors of our marketing efforts relate to others. So that will be all. Thank you for listening.